Upgrading your Miata's door cards can drastically enhance the appearance of your ride's interior. Let's dive into how to do this yourself and for dirt cheap. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to upgrade your Miata's door cards with inexpensive ABS plastic sheets and this awesome retro-themed automotive fabric. You can buy pre-cut ABS door cards for about $130, or you can cut them yourself for $30. Many Miata owners find their factory door cards outdated and often falling apart. These cars are over 30 years old now, and honestly, the stock panels are kind of boring. For this project, we're going to need a few tools and materials: a Phillips head screwdriver, some picks, fabric adhesive, fabric shears, and something to cut the ABS. I'll be using a jigsaw and some hole saws. For materials, I'm using two 24 by 48 inch ABS plastic sheets, an 1/8 inch thick, some automotive fabric I found on eBay, two inexpensive door pulls, and some fabric adhesive. Links to all the materials are in the description below. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is remove those factory door cards. It's pretty straightforward, so I'm just going to take you along on a time lapse. Now that I've got the old cards out of the car, I can carefully disassemble them and use the original material as a template for my ABS plastic sheets. The original cards are a lot worse than I expected. The top rail has completely separated from the door card, and this original material is disintegrating. Now that we have the panel completely disassembled, we can carefully trace it out onto our ABS sheet. Then we can cut it out and see how we did by test fitting it to the door. just finished cutting my first panel out of the ABS and I'm very happy with the way it turned out. It was more challenging than I expected, but what that means for you is that I picked up a lot of valuable tips along the way if you plan to do your own. First, use a fine-tooth blade. Second, set your saw to the slowest speed possible. If you don't, the ABS can melt and refuse together behind the blade. Last, go slow, I mean really slow, especially on curves. If you don't, the blade can catch and start jerking the panel violently up and down. Ask me how I know. With the panel cut, we need to start applying the fabric. What I think I'm going to do is cut a strip slightly oversized. Then I'll spray the panel with adhesive spray and apply it to the backside of the fabric face down. Then I'll trim the fabric and wrap the edges. Let's get to it. Before I give you guys the big reveal, I wanted to throw a few more tips your way. I found it very helpful to outline my panel on the back of the fabric with a Sharpie. Make sure you leave enough extra fabric to wrap your edges. This is crucial to keeping things put long term. Applying the adhesive directly to the panel works much better than applying it to the fabric. You'll probably use more than you think, so keep an extra bottle handy. And now what you've all been waiting for. I'm stoked with the results. It's clean, it's simple, it's fun. All said, I think it only cost me about $90. That includes the ABS plastic sheets, the fabric, the door pulls, and all the hardware and materials. The most satisfying thing is that I did this all myself, and if I can, so can you. I really hope you liked this video. It was a lot of fun to make. If you found it helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. I've got a lot more on the way. I just finished cutting my first panel out of the ABS plastic. I just finished cutting my first panel out of the ABS plastic. It turned out, I'm really happy with it. Before I give you guys the big reveal, I wanted to throw a few more tips your way. I found it very helpful to outline my door panel on the back of the fabric with a Sharpie. Make sure you leave enough extra fabric to wrap your edges. Good grief.